Hey everybody, this is Cindy again from So Many Quilts, So Little Time. I'm taking some 2.5-inch strip sets that I already have sewn together, and I am starting to make a postage stamp block. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 2.5-inch strips that are in a set or some scraps that you have. They can be different sizes because we're going to cut these up into 2.5-inch squares. But they're going to be all in a set, so it's going to be easier to work with. So get you some of these sets together. I'm just showing this for representation. This is the full width of the fabric, and just get you several sets of those together. Then what you're going to do is you're going to sew 2 of these different kinds of sets together and alternate from light and dark or different values in your fabric color. And then you're going to sew those together. Then you're going to come through, you're going to have, it's going to be 2 here and then 2 more here. Then you're going to come through and you're going to take your edge, your selvage edge, and you're going to straighten it up. Because, you know, sometimes it's going to get, because your strips may be a different size, even if it's in the same set of strips, they may be a different size. And you're going to square everything up. Then you're going to cut 2.5-inch strips, and they're going to look, I have a different set here that I had done. They're going to look like this when you get finished. So you're going to do this to as many strips as you would like. This is a very, very bold pattern, so I decided to just make some blocks by taking these strip sets and adding one beside it and making a bunch of sets of 2. So you're going to take, after you get here, then you're going to get here. And when you get ready to do this, then that's going to be easier if you'll keep doing it in sets of 2, because you can do your chain piecing and it'll go a lot faster. And then once you get the set of 2, then you're going to get another set of 2 that you have, 2 of these sets that you have sewn together. Now, I don't want to put it like that because I'm going to have too much alike. But maybe like that, or pick another one. Let me pick another one. And you can just go through and audition what you've got. That would be okay. Or you can just flip it around, or you can flip it around this way. Now, I would do that. So then you'll go through, and after you get your sets of 2 strips, then you'll do your 4s. And then you will have blocks that look like this when you're finished. Okay. So just keep in mind, if you have pinked edges, it's going to make a little bit of difference in the size of your block. This should be about 8.5 inches square when you get finished. You know, I'm having to square these up because the pinked edges is making a difference in the size of my block. And you can tell I didn't do a great job on my ironing because it's puckering right there. But that'll all get tucked in a seam, so it'll be fine. So once you get here, you can either continue to do postage stamp, or you can do something else. This looked a little busy to me. So what I did was, sorry, I moved the camera. I had this fabric. It is not a solid. It's got a little variation in it. And I put it with this. And I made it go further. So I made rows of the postage stamp block and just the background fabric. And if you do it in even number of blocks, then what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to have a postage stamp block and a solid, and on the other end, whatever you start with is going to be the opposite. So you'll be able to just turn the rows around, and you can really chain piece this, and it'll go very, very quickly. So let me show you how much this, I love how this solid has really changed the look of this block. So I'm trying not to blind you by getting it up in your face. But this is what I have. And it goes together very quickly because you are alternating with solids. You're making your jelly roll or your 2.5-inch strips go further, and your background is not as expensive of fabric, and you're kind of giving your eye a place to rest because this is very busy fabric. So I wanted to show you this, how you can make a postage stamp block without having the whole thing being very busy and very elaborate. And I'm going to show that, see, I have a solid here, and then on the other end, well, I don't know how, okay, I have it the wrong way, I'm sorry. This is the way where I was meaning to do, where you can, I have a postage stamp block, and then on this end, I have the solid. And then I had made 5 rows, and that's why I had ended up with the same solid at the end, and I was showing you the length of the top. So you can do this, and then you can put borders on it, and you can make your work go much faster and getting some quilts out. I'm getting ready to do some things for Christmas. I know it's a little early, but everything that I have been making has been for donation. This I feel like that this quilt is going to be a donation quilt to go to a homeless shelter. This would be excellent for a little girl. And so just wanted to show you this and let you know that sometimes you don't have to do the complete pattern all the way around your quilt. You can measure the size of your block and then add you in some solids, or this mingled looking solid here, so that you can make your work go further and get more things out. I appreciate your time today. I hope this has sparked some creativity, and I hope that you have a great day. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and spending time on my channel. I know you could be spending your time other places. Have a great day. Bye-bye.